for the people that have not experienced OsteoGen at this point, how do you coach them to help them believe that it works? I mean, I think you have kind of two different camps here. One would be somebody that's not done any grafting at all, and then you've got somebody that's very experienced and they're comfortable with what they use, and they say, "Hey, this works for me. I've been doing it this way for so long."
Yeah, it's actually kind of two different approaches. If we're looking at the approach to talking with an experienced practitioner,
Yeah.
usually what I will do is I will ask, what current materials are you using?
Hmm.
And what issues, if any, are you having with them? But they may
Okay.
come back and say, you know what, I'm using a particulate and a membrane, every socket preservation, and I don't have any problems. At that point, I'll say, well, that's great. And here's another alternative that you might have that you can use, and to look at the OsteoGen materials, the composite plugs, or if we're talking about that as your graft material, it's a replacement for your particulate. And if you really believe that you have to have a membrane on it all the time, I'm not
Go
going to try
ahead.
to
Yeah.
persuade you from doing that if that makes you sleep better. But we have clinical evidence that shows that in a fully intact socket, that we can do a socket preservation without the need for an additional membrane and get the same results or better. With a new to grafting individual, I try to focus more on technique with them to get them to understand that this material, just like any material that we have in dentistry, only works if you follow the directions. And we need that constant blood flow, which is also going to help feed our ability to regenerate bone. And then place the graft as you're instructed, and then make sure that you can suture it so it doesn't move around. Key to any grafting is you can't have your graft move, and you can't have what you're grafting against move. So everything has to be stable in
Yeah.
some way. And then if you can do that, I say start off with socket preservation. It's the not only the simplest type of graft to do, it has the highest percentage for success. Experienced clinicians, I still say start with the socket preservation, prove to yourself that the material works, and then you're going to realize what you can use this for.